Good Monday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather on Monday, June the 29th, 2026. Taking a look at your evening weather blog. As you take a look at our Skycam camera, you can see in the Prescott, Arkansas area, temperature still right around 90 degrees. You see sunny skies, but there is a noticeable haze across the region, across western Arkansas. That is Saharan dust that has moved in over us once again. And just a heads up, those with some breathing issues should use caution outdoors this evening. Just, want to be careful on that side of things with all that, that just that dustier air, which you don't really see a lot of it, or you don't really see it in front of you. You just notice that haze off in the distance there. And looking at these Skycam cameras here, you can see that haze really well there with the sun back off over there as we start heading towards sunset there in the Prescott, Arkansas area. Now, looking at observations on temperatures and stuff like that, as of 7:45, as the last update here, we can see temperatures range from the mid to upper 80s into the lower 90s in some locations still across the region. Still, though, very, very humid. I mean, you're looking at this, and if this is accurate, down here in Ashdown, a few other areas, you're almost in the 80s for dew points right now, which that's a very moist atmosphere. And we still see some wind gusts of around 20 miles an hour at this current time. Current radar across the region is clear, and you can see that being the case as we go forward. Looking into the future, main reason for this, when we look at our 500 millibar level height and wind, we're kind of going to be under the influence of a ridge of high pressure here, and you can kind of see that in place right now over central portions of Arkansas with that southerly flow helping keep humidity there. You can see that ridge there all the way up to the Illinois, Indiana area and back down across the southeastern part of the country. As we head throughout this week, it's going to stay in place for a little while longer before slowly shifting to the east some there, and we kind of just see some, maybe as we go into this weekend, some chances of rain re-enter the forecast, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. As we jump back down into that precipitation chances, those precipitation chances, you'll notice as we go throughout the next couple days through Tuesday, not a whole lot's expected. Maybe some smaller chances of rain Wednesday afternoon, and then some more, maybe on Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon and evening, and then, Saturday we could have a chance at maybe some scattered thunderstorms during the afternoon, potentially for 4th of July, and then some more chances there on Sunday, and it just kind of goes back over that again there with that. So looking at the area-wide 6-day forecast across the region, we can see temperatures going to range from the mid to upper or really in the 90s across the region. A few upper 90s would be possible. Heat index values will climb into the 105 degree mark more than likely in a few locations, or into the triple-digit mark near heat advisory levels. Can't rule out maybe some even higher amounts than that potentially. Very hot, sunny, mostly sunny conditions expected through this week. Some small rain chances, like we said, return to the forecast Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Better chances on Saturday and Sunday. 30% chance on Sunday and a 20% chance on Saturday, which those chances will probably come up some if trends continue. So some isolated scattered thunderstorms will be possible there. Overnight lows in the 70s. That's going to be in the mid-70s really across the region. That humidity sticks around. We're just in that summer-like pattern as we move forward there with that. So we're going to watch that closely as we move forward throughout the remainder of this week. We'll keep you updated on the 4th of July forecast and what could be in store for this weekend ahead. Some smaller rain chances. I don't think it's going to be a complete washout compared to what we've seen last week. Some of those hit or miss chances through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe some better chances on Saturday and over the weekend, but we'll watch it closely. We'll be right here watching it for you across the region. So that's all we have for the evening weather blog tonight. We're going to say big thanks, as always, all of our sponsors here in just a moment. But if you've just seen that sky camera that we have in Prescott, Arkansas, we are continuing to look into getting sponsors for this camera network as we continue to grow this network across Southwest Arkansas, along with this is part of a statewide project to grow this camera network to be able to help us with severe coverage and live weather coverage and live weather data in locations where we couldn't see storms or stuff at before, like that camera in Prescott. You wouldn't be able to see that. You wouldn't be able to really see that haze on that camera if it wasn't for that camera being there. You can see it off in the distance, but we've already seen that camera in good use catching shelf clouds, tornado warned storms going over, all that fun stuff. It's a big help to help us understand what's going on at the surface in areas where we don't really have much data or great views to really get those, or great reports to get those in to help us understand what we're seeing on radar is accurate. So you can get, if you're interested in sponsoring, feel free to contact us at that email address right there. We can help get your business in front of 1 to 2 million people here on our page monthly, and even more with the national reach that those cameras have on hascams.com. As always, though, we want to end this off by saying a big thanks to all of our sponsors: Grease Gorilla, J&S Auto Supply, Parts City Auto Parts there in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. The Grease Gorilla and J&S Auto Supply are both located in the same location there in the Murfreesboro, Arkansas area. Patterson's Credit Union in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Elite Tree Service, they're headquartered in Garden, Arkansas, but they cover a 120-mile radius around the Garden area. Feel free to contact them for any tree service needs. And Landmark Insurance Agency for any of your insurance needs there in the Nashville, Arkansas area. And Palmer's Roofing for your trusted roofing across Southwest Arkansas. Give him a call at that number right there for all your roofing needs. Thank you guys very much for trusting us with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Have a great rest of your Monday evening. See you back here tomorrow evening for another look at what's in store for the next for the week ahead, and the 4th of July outlook as well.